We're back.
Hey!
We're here.
We're
hey,
doing
y'all.
it.
Thanks for keeping up with us.
Yeah.
And chilling and hanging. We're having a really good time out here trying to make the world a better place.
Yeah, we missed you guys.
We missed you over the past week of not being around.
Yeah.
But we're going to miss you again for the next week.
But
that's all we do is one per week.
We just miss you.
This world seems to be getting more and more audacious.
I should say so.
Yeah. You know, the audacity of the universe to somehow give us some new witchy event to observe.
Oh, yeah.
There's always some planet that's in alignment with a star that had a galaxy explode years ago, and now the shadow of a meteor is hitting it in a way that aligns with your internal vibrational system.
Right.
There's always a portal.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Or, I don't know if you've noticed this.
Well, no, but I've
there's
noticed.
just a lot to keep up with.
Oh, I mean, like astrologically?
Yeah, astrologically.
Yeah.
And I believe it. I'm on board.
Yeah.
I'm down for a good portal. Okay?
Right.
I'm always up for a fun time.
This
with
seems
the
like
planets.
it's like a problem in your world.
It is.
Yeah, no.
It is, because I'm friends with a lot of witches and wizards, and
Yeah.
I love them so much.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's just tough to keep up with. I don't have the time and energy to keep up with all the new portals and retrogrades and retrogrades and all the things.
The audacity of people, I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but it seems like Mercury always is in retrograde.
It's always got a grade.
Constantly, it's in retrograde. It's in any grade, a color grade. I don't know.
Centigrade.
Yeah, it's in centigrade.
Metrograde. That's like retro, but a little gayer.
It's just called having a bad day. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's just you're having a bad day, and you can't blame the universe for all of your You can't blame the universe because you didn't leave early enough. You know what I mean? Like you can't blame the like you're not late because Mercury's in retrograde. Like you're late because you left late. And like that's just own that.
Yeah.
Stop blaming the universe for your bad behavior. Like I'm over it, guys.
Or counterpoint, blame the planets.
Sure.
So that you don't have to have any responsibility.
That's right. Right. No, I don't want that.
Which is spiritual bypassing.
Is that what they're calling it?
That's a term. It's a real thing.
Wow.
I don't know if I got the definition totally right, but
I get it.
Plays.
I buy it.
It plays.
I just am over it. Mercury's in retro. It's like you're just a piece of shit.
Can we get a retrograde where everything happens and it's good?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the opposite? Can
great.
Saturn
Mercury is
be in platonic mode or whatever, and then we can all have like a lot of money?
Can we pull up when Mercury is in retrograde? Because I swear to God, it's going to be like January to January.
Yeah.
It's just it's called the planets move.
It's that, or it's the star system theories in alignment with the Pleiadian system,
and it's not, and it's never good. I've never heard someone be like, Venus is moving into Neptune.
No, actually,
really?
I heard, the Lionsgate portal back on August 8th.
Production company?
No, well, but that makes you question where they got the name Lionsgate. Okay. Lionsgate portal back on August 8th was supposed to be a window where the star Sirius was in alignment with the sun in the house of Leo. Leo is a lion.
Sure.
And it fell on 8/8. 8 is the number of infinity.
Oh, someone texted me about this. They said get 8 lemons and put them in a bowl.
Yeah.
They did say that.
Anything you had done regarding the number 8 on that day would have helped out because it was 888. 2024, 2 plus 2 plus 4 is 8. Sure. So the whole date was 8s.
Right.
And that was supposed to be a good one. So more of that.
But I mean,
more of that.
I just feel like it's not fit. Like you get one day versus. But didn't that also someone also the next day was like Mercury's in retrograde? It's like okay, well, which one? Which one?
Well, today this show is in alignment with your internal system, so it's going to be a good day for you.
It's going to be a great day.
Yeah. Topical tea. Topical tea. Tea is topical. The tea is topical.
So hot. Welcome to Topical Tea, guys. Yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah.
So we thought it'd be fun because we're rolling into October here to touch on some monthly observances that maybe you didn't know about, and we'd like to highlight our favorites and tell you how we're planning on celebrating such observances.
Yeah, because topical tea is usually when we dissect what's going on in trending culture or the news, and I think you're getting enough of that these days. So our version of dissecting what's going on is going to be about checking out what's good with October.
That's right. And coming in hot October 1st, guys, don't forget about National Raccoon Day. It's a big day for National, and also National Black Dog Day.
That's
on the
October,
same day.
huh?
That's October 1st. I mean, that's how we're starting off the month of October.
National Black Dog Day.
Just Black Dog Day.
Just Black Dog Day.
And
I got to tell my best friend Mauricio, who I grew up with.
Really? Does he have a black dog?
No, but he's black and he's my dog.
Oh. Nailed it. Yeah.
Okay, what else we got? We got, Frugal Fun Day.
Which day is that?
Every first Saturday of October is International Frugal Fun Day.
That's right. Wow. Yeah, so you can just be poor.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
It's Happy Being Poor Day.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's also World Meningitis Day.
But also, just real quick, on Frugal Fun Day, it's not just on being poor, but it's how to have fun while being poor.
That's
right. So you go out into nature.
Build a treehouse.
Well, that might require some tools and labor costs.
No,
so
but
instead,
with
maybe just climb a tree. That's free.
Sure.
You see? It's Frugal Fun Day.
God, it's so hard.
I know.
It's so hard not to spend money. World Meningitis Day. Fun. True story, I did have meningitis as a child.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you. It's not what you want. That's what Helen Keller had.
I thought she had blind.
She got it from meningitis.
Really?
Yeah, it's a true story.
She wasn't born blind and deaf?
No, but unfortunately...
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, she got it. But she can still celebrate National Noodle Day on October 6th.
October 6th, National Noodle Day. What type of noodle? Pool noodle or
just any noodle?
Any type of noodle, huh?
Yeah, I mean they're
pretty
really
flexible with the noodles situation.
I think so. I mean, I don't know whose job it is to do this or how you get on the. October 12th is I Love Yarn Day. Whose I? Is it all of us?
You know what? A lot of women named Cheryl out there just love their yarn.
How do you get this job? Is what I want to know. Is this
creating observances?
Yeah. Do you have to submit it?
I feel like it's a failed journalist type of job. You know,
think so?
Like somebody that went to journalism school at Northwestern and then got an internship and at ABC, didn't do well. So then they started writing features for BuzzFeed and little by little started realizing they didn't know what they were doing. And then they saw an unsharpened pencil on somebody's desk and they were like, hey, why don't we have a day to celebrate unsharpened pencils? October 14th, Unsharpened Pencil Day.
Yeah, it's like, okay, National Reptile Awareness Day. It's like, we know. Like, we know about them. You know what I mean?
Reptiles? I've heard.
Yeah, we know.
I've heard.
So what do you...
how about Columbus Day? A lot of controversy about Columbus Day.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You know, because Christopher Columbus, who, Italian, by the way.
Savage.
You know, he has been celebrated for finding, in quotes, North America, although it was found other times by other people. But his was the biggest find, I suppose.
He wrote the book.
I forget. I learned all about it in third grade.
I feel like he just learned, he knew how to write. You know what I mean?
He knew how to write. He also knew how to, like, conquer, you know, because there were people where he showed up. Also, did he show up to the U.S. or did he show up? He showed up to...
He went, mine's now.
He showed up to an island, I'm pretty sure. I forget. But anyways, the controversy is that he was a white guy that kind of helped push the indigenous population out of North America. So there's a lot of, you know.
So are we not doing that anymore?
I feel like he can be celebrated with conscious awareness for all that took place during the events of him entering the U.S. and what happened thereafter. Because maybe, I don't know enough, I got to look into it, but it could be that without his discovering of wherever the territory was that he discovered, we would not be here today.
Sure,
right?
Yeah.
Simultaneously, it is also true that his discovery of that territory led to some really bad shit for the indigenous population. Yeah. So I think it's worth celebrating with the conscious awareness of the negativity that happened because, you know, we have to learn from history so that it doesn't repeat itself. Yeah.
I just feel like whether you like them or not, like we should still get the day off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I still want that holiday.
Get the day off.
I just do want to give a big shout out to the first week of October. It is National Walk Your Dog Day. Guys, you should be walking your dog all the time.
What day is National Walk Your Dog Day?
It's the first week of October is National Walk Your Dog Day.
Oh, dude, I got to hit up my boy Mauricio.
You should always be walking your dogs, guys. I'll leave you with that.
Changing trends.
We hate what you're doing right now.
And we really want to help you out. There's a lot of stuff out in the world that's bad. Changing trends. Now, this is a segment where Nikki and I highlight a trend that we've noticed that we would like to amend a little bit, you know, because there are a lot of trends that keep popping up that are not huge fans of. But we have some ways
we can make them better
to become fans.
Right, yeah. Right. Like if you did this, it would make us much happier, and I think it would make everybody else appease us. You know what I mean?
So what have you noticed as a trend that is negatively affecting your aura lately?
My energy, the fashion trend of cottagecore. I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but it's essentially girls are doing in their prime, by the way. These girls, this is like the best you're ever gonna look. Is like, you know, you're in your early 20s.
Yeah.
You just you look hot, right? Yeah. You don't have to do anything.
Sorry.
You can drink heavily, you can eat Taco Bell, and you just look great. And these girls, they're wearing like Marie Antoinette, like you work on a farm. Like it's just like everyone's dressed like Little Bo Peep. And I'm just it's not it. You know what I mean?
All these chicks looking Amish?
Yeah, they look.
What about a guy? Amish. What does a guy's cottagecore wardrobe look like?
You know, that's the thing. I haven't seen many guys in the cottagecore. I'm sure it's out there. Wouldn't it just
be like jeans and a flannel?
No, it would be like the button up, like pirate, like a lot of frill.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? Sure, it's very
kind of like Renaissance, like if an Amish person was alive during the Renaissance.
Picture what like John Wilkes Booth wore when he shot Abraham Lincoln.
That is cottagecore.
That he's dressed up like that's what he's gonna.
John Wilkes Booth core.
Yeah, exactly.
See, if they change the branding of it, then it might be kind of badass because then you're like, oh, John Wilkes Booth core. You know, that's the John Wick of the 1800s. I would love to be a part of that.
Right.
Trending aesthetic.
I hope that. See, that's what I want. More of that. I mean, I think that would make me feel better if guys kind of like.
Have you ever worn cottagecore stuff?
I wore it ironically for a sketch where I made fun of it. Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Has that come out yet?
Yeah. It's kind of like how TikTokers, like if I talked like how a TikToker talked and dressed like them, but like I'm just going through a midlife crisis. Yeah. It's kind of like that. But
I'm a fan of cottagecore, not totally on the
fashion
wardrobe front, but you know, I'm down for a what did they call it? I just looked up the definition. Bucolic.
Yeah, bucolic
Bucolic.
Bucolic.
Of or relating to the pleasantries of living in the countryside.
Yeah, living off the land. I love that.
Dude,
I'm a big fan of that.
Brent? Hell yeah, dude.
But don't dress like you're living off the land when you're not living off the land.
I will not wear leather boot straps. Because I think that's what they use. Suspenders. Yeah, I won't wear suspenders.
Leather straps.
However, BDSM. I might churn butter.
You could.
I might churn butter. It seems like a good workout.
Yeah, but you're not going to wear like bloomers while you do it. Or you could.
No, you could.
I would like, if you're going to dress like you do that, if you churn butter then.
Churn butter.
You know what I mean? Like I'll buy it if you do that.
Hey, Stacy, you going to dress like that?
Yeah.
Churn some butter,
milk some cows, bitch.
Send a lifeline. If you need some help, send a lifeline. If you don't know what to do.
805-764-1029. Call or text us right now.
We'll give life support. We'll give relationship lifeline. Support. All right. So, you know, we have a lot of life experience.
We sure do.
And we thought it'd be fun to give y'all a chance to learn from us because we are so... Wise. We have so much
to offer.
And we are so ready
to help you.
Right.
So, yeah, we have a phone number. It's in the beautiful
say it right now.
Our phone number is hold please.
It's 805.
Our phone number is 805-764-1029. And
you can call and leave a voicemail or you can text. Just so you know, we will not respond.
No.
However,
like on the day.
We will respond on an episode of the Audacity podcast.
Yes.
To your burning questions.
That's right.
About relationship advice, career advice, life advice.
Anything at all.
And any other way that we could help change the trajectory of your life, let us know and we'll get into it.
Yeah. So we've got some voicemails. I guess I'll just play them right now into the microphone.
We haven't heard these yet.
Yeah, no, we haven't heard these.
So apologies ahead of time if anything is a bit off color.
Yeah.
What's the first one we got?
I'm gonna play it.
Do you think jellyfish? Or do you think jellyfish are mad that there are no peanut butter fish?
Ooh. Burning question.
So, okay, interesting that we're starting on such a deep
right,
topic.
absolutely.
I mean, super deep.
Yeah.
Like literally deep. Jellyfish are able to swim miles below the surface level of the ocean. I don't think that jellyfish think because they do not have a brain. And I think what he was questioning there is more of a theoretical question.
Sure.
Of
partnership.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And
connection.
I can only assume that whoever this person was that left that voicemail feels that they themselves are a jellyfish in search of a peanut butter fish.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. That's exactly what I was going to say. And I hope that he finds his peanut butter. You know, and it might not manifest exactly as peanut butter.
Right.
But I think it is worth exploring. It's not always what it seems.
Yeah. And, as jellyfish do not have brains, I assume that's why he made that metaphor. Maybe this person is not very traditionally smart.
Sure.
So instead of following your head, maybe follow your heart.
Follow your tentacles. You never know.
You never know.
All right, we got another one here. Let's go for it.
Hi, Brent. These are two aliens in Joshua Tree that have taken over the bodies of Alan and Lisa, and we're trying to come to your show tonight in Venice Beach, but we don't know how to get tickets. What do two aliens do? Thanks. Riff on that.
I always love hearing from my fellow aliens. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
So it's pretty complicated
Go
to
online.
get tickets to my show. You have to first have internet access.
Sure.
You have to then go to brentpella.com/shows.
You also have to have money.
And then the third part is the trick. Is you have to have human money.
Human
you
money.
Can't spend your alien money here.
Right.
It just doesn't match up with the currency. It's goopy. It's interdimensional. A lot of banks won't accept it, except for
tried.
Chase. So yeah, that's my advice there.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, we do have some text messages. So we'll start off here. Hey, Brent and Nikki, it's Miss Ruth here in Sarasota. Hi, Miss Ruth.
Hi, Miss Ruth.
Yes, I'm a real person, not a troll or a robot. Shocker. Huh? Congrats on the podcast launch, finally. It'll be as solid and saucy as your chemistry and physiques. Oh, stop it. Miss Ruth.
Miss Ruth.
I've always wondered about the magnificent framed horse painting behind your desk. What's the story behind that, and why does this artwork resonate with you? Great meeting you in Tampa. Oh, and I really was the recorded announcement voice for the phone company. Thanks for signing my address book. Hold the phone. It's for you. Oh, thanks, Miss Ruth.
So, real quick, context. I met Miss Ruth after a show I did in Tampa, Florida a couple of months ago. She showed up with a phone book. A dial-up
a rotary phone.
A rotary phone. She was the voice behind the phone company when you call and it says, to speak with an operator.
Wow. That's
Please
huge.
listen to the whole menu for da-da-da-da-da. Our options have changed. So shout out Miss Ruth. She was a total vibe.
Yeah.
Great vibe. Fantastic vibe. The painting in question that she's asking about.
Oh, I know. I'm familiar.
It's not a horse.
It's not a horse.
It's a wolf.
It sure is. And just so I don't know if you guys can get the gravity of this painting. It's large. We'll start there. It's fucking huge. You might say.
It's a big one.
It also has. As if it's not.
We'll put her on the screen right now.
It's not jarring enough for you. He's got like these LED lights that frame the wolf. So it's like. We fucking get it.
Yeah.
It's like, do you see the wolf?
And so the story behind the wolf is it's a 6x4 foot canvas print of this badass wolf. I got that wolf as payment for a show because years ago I did a stand-up show in Santa Monica at this art gallery thinking I was going to get paid, $50
in
cash,
dollars.
$100 cash in United States American human dollars so that I could feed myself.
Sure.
Having done the show, the gallery owner said, hey, so we actually don't have any money,
How's
but
this instead?
would you like a painting? You can choose anything you want. And I was like, how am I going to eat a painting, you know? And I looked around for a minute and I saw this wolf. And I said, hey, if you're not going to give me money, you got to give me a wolf.
What were the other options?
There was like a sunset. And I think there was like a canoe on a beach.
Sure.
Nothing that I could put behind myself in the way that I have the wolf now, which is really in prominence on my Zoom screen so that whoever I'm in a meeting with, I can successfly negotiate against.
Honestly, it gives the same energy that you give when entering a room, which is like, oh.
Yeah.
So it's that.
Hell yeah. Shout out Miss Ruth. We love you.
Thank you, Miss Ruth.
As you feel the podcast episode coming to an end.
Reline time. This is our closing segment where we like to leave you with something positive that we're looking forward to, or something that makes us feel good that we want to leave you with.
We want you guys to exit this show happier than you were when you came in.
Yeah. So
that's the goal.
Why don't you give us a start, Brent?
I got one. Okay. Yeah. You know what I've been doing lately? Making homemade ice cream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have an ice cream machine?
I do.
Oh.
I got a banging ice cream machine, dude.
Isn't it the best?
It's so cool. So I've been trying a couple different recipes. The first couple ones were super rich and like eggy because I used egg yolks in them. But I already love cooking.
Yeah.
I love cooking. I was raised in the kitchen with my Italian family, was yelling and eating all through my childhood. So I learned how to make pasta and sauces and everything. And then last summer, went to Italy with my mom and sister, and we went like gelato hopping every day. I had so much gelato, it was insane.
Sounds so much better than bar hopping.
Gelato hopping is so fun. So I got this really cool ice cream machine. And
who makes it?
Who makes the ice cream machine?
Yeah.
The company is Italian. It's called Lello Musso. Lello Musso.
Okay.
The
roughly translates to ice cream.
Yeah, roughly translates to makes dope ice cream. And so now it's just on my countertop, and it's like this cool thing. And, cooking for me is meditative.
Yeah.
It's very meditative. I love to cook. I cook lunch. I'll cook dinner. It's a break from my work day. It's nice. I get to create. I get to be creative and kind of freestyle with ingredients and things. And so I have another outlet to do that now with ice cream.
Yeah.
And it's really fun.
It's
great. Tasty as hell.
And you could save it.
Yeah. And you save it, and so I'm splitting time between LA and Austin now, and Austin doesn't have a lot of ice cream spots around.
Sure.
So
you made your own.
I get to make my own. Yeah, I made sweet cream with butter cookies, and
wow.
I made a cacao, just straight like cacao ice cream. That was so good.
I'm gonna give you a hot tip. You ready for this? So now that you have all this space in a garden, I'm sure I would highly recommend you start growing some lavender. Okay. Ooh. And this is what I made this once, and it was holy shit.
Yeah.
So you take some lavender, the sprigs of lavender, you put it in a mason jar, and you cover it with vodka, and you leave it for about a week, and it will reduce into lavender oil. Okay?
Whoa.
Yes. Then you strain it.
And the alcohol will evaporate?
It will.
Whoa.
And you put that into your ice cream with chocolate chips, and you can make like a lavender chocolate chip. It is like a dark chocolate chip lavender ice cream.
Ooh, girl.
It's so good.
Crazy.
I know. It's really good.
Crazy.
It's very artisanal.
If y'all want to see some of my food stuff, you can check out my side hustle
Brent's
at
Food.
Brent's Food on Instagram.
Real original.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm excited for you. I actually, while we're on the topic, I've been things I'm looking forward to. I have a registry now for my insane expensive wedding I can't afford to go to.
When you're asking people for money,
I actually put on the website like, please, if you're going to the wedding, like, don't get anything, because it's like that's crazy to ask people more, please.
Yeah.
But if you're not gonna go and you feel bad, so I put a bread machine on there, because I feel so. Ryan, he'll get bread from the store, and it lasts like 2 months, and I'm like, that's not okay.
Yeah.
I get like Ezekiel bread, and it lasts like 3 days in the fridge, maybe.
Totally.
So I'm trying to make I just think it's good at making fresh bread. My mom used to make
real
fresh
food.
bread. Yeah,
Eat
make
real food. You don't want your food lasting weeks.
No.
Not real food.
And it's fun. I feel the same way. It's
cool.
like food is meditative, and it's a good time. So go
That's dope.
Make some food, guys.
I hope you make a lot of bread and make a lot of bread.
Literally.
In more ways than one.
Same.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, y'all. We love you so much. Thank you for tuning in to another week of The Audacity, where we try to break down the audacity of the world bit by bit.
Yeah, that's it. We love you guys.
Subscribe. Do all the things that you know already what to do. Actually, it would be a huge help if you left a review.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What is it? Google or Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to the podcast, leave a review.
Yeah, that's good.
That would be super helpful.
We love that.
To the algorithm that controls our lives.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Bye,
Love ya.
guys.
See ya.